Hi guys, coming at you here today with a quick little video on an item that I have been thinking about a lot lately, and it's something that I want to see added to the game in 9.2.5. Fair warning, this is not an item that has been talked about by Blizzard development or anything like that. I just thought I would push this idea out there in case other people also thought this is a good idea. Maybe we could get, get the community to kind of share this video and push it out there, and maybe a Blizzard developer will see it and think, hey, that's a great idea. We should definitely add that in 9.2.5. So that's kind of my thought process behind making this video. I'd also seen other people making wishlist videos for 9.2.5, so I thought I'd put my own little spin on that. I'm gonna really kind of get this video out there. But before I get into what the item is, I first want to talk about the changes to the Great Vault that were made in 9.2, and why I think this item would make a great kind of addition to the Great Vault. And it kind of goes with the rationale that the developers gave when we were talking about the changes in 9.2, when they added sockets to the Great Vault as a reward. And if you don't know, they did add sockets as a Great Vault reward in 9.2. You can, instead of choosing an item, you can take attendant tokens of merit, which can be spent on an item that will add a socket to one of your pieces of gear if you don't want to take an upgrade from the vault or you don't have an upgrade from the vault. The developers note from this change, and this came in 9.2, I think I may have mentioned that, was that these changes were aimed at improving the feeling of opening your Great Vault, even on weeks when, for whatever reason, you don't see a direct upgrade in the other items you can choose among. We've heard feedback that as a consolation prize, attendant tokens of merits haven't really felt rewarding enough to erase that frustration. And so that's kind of the reason they added the sockets, right? I think that sockets are a good addition, but I think they should have gone one step further and created something newer and a little bit better. Now, pre-warning, I don't know if this item has existed in the game before. This item may have existed in a past iteration of World of Warcraft. I personally have only started playing in Shadowlands, so I don't know all the past items that have ever existed. From my research, it didn't seem like anything like this existed previously, but I could be mistaken. I could have missed something. And if I did miss something, please let me know in the comments. I'd love to know if this item has existed before, if there's already a base for this item to be made. But I think this would be a really good addition, and let me get into what the item actually is. So basically, it wouldn't. I don't have a name for it. I'm just taking the socket item and kind of adding my own text to it. So if you notice, the gray is a little bit different. This item would be used, and when used, it would allow a Shadowlands Season 3 item to be upgraded all the way to eye level 278 through Valor or Conquest. It would be applicable to raiding gear, M+ gear, and PvP gear. So basically, right now you can only get 278 gear out of the Great Vault, right? With this item, or let me go back for a second, and you can only upgrade items to 272 out of M+, right? And I believe the same for PvP, although I'm not as confident in the PvP. So basically, the items you get out of the Great Vault are 6 eye levels higher. So what if there was an item that allowed you to take and use this item on a piece of gear that you had, and that item could now be upgraded to the same level that the Great Vault would give, right? You would still need to spend Conquest, and you would still need to spend Valor to upgrade these items, so they wouldn't be just free passes. You wouldn't always want to take these, because if you didn't have Conquest or Valor, you would be able to upgrade them, right? But that is kind of the cost of choosing something that's not a Great Vault random reward. You instead get to pick your own piece and upgrade it with the Valor that you've acquired. And it would allow it to go to the highest eye level possible, 278. Well, at least the highest eye level for Great Vault gear. And so it would kind of be this middle ground where, oh, I don't have anything in my Great Vault that's really an upgrade, because if I did, I would just take that, right? I wouldn't have to spend Valor or Conquest on it. So I don't really want any of these items. They're all kind of bad. What if I took an item where I could spend currency and upgrade it to the max level? What if I don't have a 278 bow after week 10 of the expansion? Like 9.2.5 is halfway through the, it might even be less than halfway through the 9.2 patch. So it's one of these items that I think is a nice middle ground where you'd be able to kind of pick and choose the gear you want once a week, and upgrade it all the way to the max eye level. And it would also encourage, I think, a healthier player base with the PvP, M+, and raiding community, as you can take, you're going to want to go and play these activities so that you can find your best gear, and then you can upgrade that best gear to, all the way up to 278. Anyways, this is just kind of what I was thinking as a new item that I would like to see in patch 9.2.5. If you agree with me, it would be awesome if you guys could share this video with your guild, with players that play WoW that might be interested in this, might think this is a good idea, or even with Blizzard developers. I mean, the only way that we can get ideas that we want to see in the game implemented is to push them as a community and to lift them up and to encourage them. So for that reason, if you guys have any ideas that you would like to see in the game, please let me know in the comments. I would love to make more videos like this with items that, would actually be a great impact, or it would be a great improvement to the quality of life in the game. That about wraps it up for this video. If you don't like this item, feel free to let me know in the comments. I'm not censoring you guys. Let me know what you think. Either way, if this has been done before, let me know. I'd really appreciate the feedback. And yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful and blessed day, and peace out.